Well, I think about it most of the times, wishing that I didn't do the things that I did and wondering why I did them. Basically, I wish I could start over again.
It's a fraud case that has rocked Toronto's well-to-do community. The man police say is behind it is Albert Rosenberg.
It's sensational. It's vicious. They wanted to make me look like some kind of a devil.
So our investigation led us to a romance scam, which also involves an investment scam, which also involves a Ponzi scheme.
Albert Rosenberg is my father. He is a criminal and extremely abusive.
Some people have described him as a psychopath.
Albert Allen Rosenberg once lived with his wife in luxury. Police say he posed as an investment broker, convincing Toronto's rich to trust him with their money.
He was essentially the king of Yorkville. Anybody that tells you they can make you 20 or 30% profit in 2 months, you should just be walking away.
To me, Rosenberg represents this sort of very vintage, much darker, dirty, rotten scoundrel.
There have been many nicknames for him. Baron von Bullshit.
I'm a victim of people staring at me in the Yorkville streets, in the hotels, and some people make comments. There goes the scam artist from Yorkville.
In the home, he was often angry. He would often take me to go with his girlfriends on outings.
I'm a man, and I'm a man that needs companionship.
We met online. It was actually a seniors meet. I thought that was a pretty safe site. You couldn't walk down Yorkville without somebody saying, Mr. Rosenberg, Mr. Rosenberg. They treated him like a VIP. It was incredible.
I taught her how to eat, what to eat. I taught her what to drink. We went to concerts. She's never done any of that stuff before.
Antoinette got caught in an elaborate web of deceit.
Someone like Rosenberg is the cult leader, just focusing on one victim at a time.
So he never left me alone. He isolated me from my family very quickly. When I went to the police, it wasn't for fraud. I went because I was being abused. I had no idea that he was committing fraud.
Rosenberg has been in and out of prison in Canada and Europe since the 80s for fraud involving art and investments.
I pleaded guilty immediately. Never fought any of my charges.
Rosenberg's gonna be walking around thinking, I got away with this for decades and decades. And yeah, I did a little bit of time here and a little bit of time there. So he comes out in his mind as a winner. This is the cost of doing business.
His website claims he has an MBA from Harvard and has a Swiss family trust that's 100 years old.
There is no fortune. There is no money.
He's even written a book about investing. Police believe it was likely plagiarized.
And I've written 2 books, and one of them is a book on sociology. It's called The Hero and the Misfit. Well, I see myself as the misfit and sometimes as the hero.
This man destroyed my and my sister's childhood.
They have a father that went to prison. Can you blame them? I don't think so. But at some point, there's got to be some forgiveness somewhere.
Like Rosenberg says, okay, I've done my time. I'm going to straighten my ways. He can't do it because it's in his DNA. It is how he has survived for 30 or 40 or 50 years.
He continues, and there is yet another woman, and then another woman, and then another woman.
18 months of my life have totally railroaded the rest of my life.
Some of his victims ended up homeless. They ended up without a penny to their name.
I was born with a silver spoon in my mouth, and then I find myself without a penny. So what was I supposed to do?
Please protect yourself. He is a very heinous human being, and he will hurt you, no doubt.